Okay, so there's the station. It's Bromley South Station, and we have now reached Bromley South. This is the main high street. It's got loads of shops and stuff. I quite like Bromley South actually, because the shopping area is pretty good. Now what we're going to do afterwards is we're going to go down there, and there's a pub called something Rich Mail or something, and what I'm going to do is I think, because I'm trying to work out whether I'm going to spend maybe just an hour or so. I mean, it's now, what time is it? I can't even see. Hang on, it is now nearly 3:15, right? So 3:15, and I could either spend about an hour, get to about 4:15, but then it starts getting a bit, what's the name, you know, because all the kids are coming out of school, and then, like, you know, it's getting near time for people quitting work, and you know, and the public transport can then start getting really busy, really full. So also, actually thinking about it, I think once it gets to that sort of time again, and you get into like the sort of peak hour, as they call it, or whatever, that the fare actually goes up, because nowadays, like I said, this is part of the reason why my travel's been restricted. I mean, I used to have a freedom pass, so I could use public transport for free, because, well, anyway, there's no point in going into all the details as to why I had one. I did have one. I had legitimate reasons to have one, but now those reasons no longer apply. So basically, I mean, I guess I could have reapplied for it, but the thing is that the way I am anyway, it's like I always look on the pessimistic side of things generally. I think like, oh no, I'm not going to get it this time. So I didn't reapply. I mean, it's possible I could have got a new one, but then again, I might not. So I must admit, I didn't try. So, sorry. So now I have to pay for my own travel. So anyway, never mind. It's not a major thing, but anyway, it does restrict me a little bit, to be quite honest, because obviously having to sort of pay for my travel now, it means that, you know, I haven't got as much disposable income to be able to just, you know, whenever the mood or whenever the whim takes me to just go travelling somewhere, wherever. So like I say, you know, the thing is that come sort of peak time, the fare does go up a little bit, so I don't know how much it's just cost me. I mean, I think I had about 29 quid on there. I think it's cost me about roughly just under 4 quid. No, not under 4 quid, sorry, about, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I haven't really checked it properly, but I mean, either way, it's cost me about, I don't know, anywhere between 3 and 4 quid, something like that, whatever. But I think that might go up, and this is overground, of course, because like on the underground and on the buses, it's like about 150, and then it goes up to, I think, about 220 at the peak hour, I think. But I'm not sure, I must admit, I've not checked all of this stuff out properly. But I've got a gist of how much these things are costing. But I mean, I've got enough fare to get me back home, but you know, I want to try and make it stretch as much as possible, you know. So anyway, long-windedly, as usual, what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to work out whether I'm going to stay here till about maybe, I don't know, gone 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, something like that. I think by then they class it as that's beyond the peak hour, I think. But again, I'm not entirely sure. But then once that's finished, then the fare just goes back to where the fare it was earlier on. I mean, either way, it doesn't really make a massive difference, because, you know, it's not that I can't afford to get back home or anything like that, because I can, you know what I mean? I mean, worst case scenario, I've still got money on me, so just buy a ticket that way. So, you know, it's not like it's like a major issue. It's just me trying to be a little bit frugal, I guess. Anyway, so that's my position at the moment, is how long do I spend down here for now? Do I just spend an hour? Do I spend a couple of hours? Oh well. I think the best thing to do for me, as usual, is rather than try and make an absolute decision, just go with the flow, really. Just see how I feel in an hour's time. If I feel like staying a bit longer, I'll stay a bit longer. If I don't, then I'll just go. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, so here, like I said, this is the high street, and there's one of my favourite stores as well, Maplin. See, I want to get one of these things, me. I really want to get one of them. I would love to get one of those guys. Oh man, that would be so cool. But you've seen the price of it. It's like, wow, man. But still, I would seriously love to get one of those things. You know, one of those, what do they call them again? Sorry, I can't. What do they call those things again? Oh, it escapes me for a minute. Drone things, innit? A drone thing. I would seriously love to get one of those drones and sort of do aerial photo shots and stuff like that. Oh man, that'd be so cool. I've seen some of them on YouTube, and I've seen how they come out and look so absolutely amazing. You put a bit of music to it or whatever, oh man, it's awesome. So that's what I want to do at some point. I'd love to be able to get one of those. You know, just fly it around, fly it over a little high street like this, saying or wherever, do you know what I mean? It doesn't, you know, wherever it is. Out in the country, anywhere, do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So as you can see, this is the main high street, which then turns into, at this bit, pedestrian sort of high street thing. So, and then you've got an indoor shopping centre there, which I've been in a few times. It's got some good stores in there and that. So, right. I can't decide what I'm going to do next, actually. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'll leave the vlog here for now, and I'm going to have a little mooch round, and then at some point maybe do one last video and then head home. So catch you guys later.